So if you missed yesterday's video, we have a new car at the house and it's pretty cool seeing an actual Vento chill here in the driveway. But today is not about this car. Today is about this car right over here. So today, finally, the TDI is going to inspection and fingers crossed it passes the first try. But before I can even drive that car over there, I have to take another car to the inspection office, get the temp plates real quick, come back, put the plates on the car, and then drive this to inspection. And fingers crossed it passes. It's kind of crazy though. I've never even driven this car more than just a driveway, so hopefully this is a good experience. I was gonna drive my wagon, but since the R32 is here, we'll take this. Tractor, please get out of my way. The one hard thing about right-hand drive cars is you have to kind of back up pretty far behind people. Obviously we're not going very fast, but it's hard to see around cars in front of you to pass. I'm hoping he doesn't go that way, and he is. All right, I can kind of see right now I can't see anything over there. I have to put the entire car in that lane to pass him. I can't see anything. I can't tell at all. Go. We got them, boys. So temp plates have been acquired. We now have 30 days to get the car inspected and have it passed, but I'm gonna do it with the car right now, bring it back today, and fingers crossed it passes the first try. I think it will. I think it will. All right, little TDI, it is your time to shine. Gonna throw the plates on real fast and we are all ready to go. Temp plates are on, the wagon's looking super clean. I got a Mountain Dew for the ride. We're ready to go. The only thing is, I've never actually driven this car on the road just yet. When we brought the car home for the Junkyard, Casey drove it home. There was an issue with the car not wanting to go in some of the gears. We had adjusted it and it seems better, but I haven't actually driven this car on the road yet. So I'm hoping it's going very smoothly and very soon we had nice long plates. The thing looks good though. Now it's all clean, like it does look really good. Let's get going. Let's toss our Mountain Dew in here. What's happening? What is this? Oh, sick. Doesn't have one at all. That needs to change because now I can't. The one back here at least. You have no cup holders? This is a stupid car. So I popped this panel off thinking maybe the cup holder back here was stuck. No, there's nothing there. What kind of Mark IV has 0 cup holders? None there and none there. How am I gonna drink my Mountain Dew? Okay, well, it is safe to say, as soon as I leave the inspection place, we're going right to the Junkyard and I'm getting all of the cup holders because who does this? Unacceptable. All right, boys, our first go. I have all the paperwork. Yep, I have a mask if need be. I have all of my things. Get on base. Okay, here we go. Our first trip in the wagon. Thing sounds sick though. And we're on the road. That was a good gear change, felt nice. Oh, that's first. Oh God, I need third. Okay, so that's still a little bit off. Gotta be careful. Why did you back up like that, you? It sounds so sick though. What a cool car. So this is to be adjusted, but other than that, the car seems to feel really good. Idles smoothly. The power wires coming on feels good. It's very bouncy being on stock suspension, but other than that, seems pretty cool so far. This thing sounds so cool. So first to second is good. Over more for third. There we go, okay. It's still a bit off, but I know where it's at now, so no more money shifting. It rides smooth though. I haven't tried 4th or 5th just yet, but all right, so 4th is good, very nice. So far 1st and 2nd feel good. 3rd's a little bit weird to get into. 4th is like right where it's supposed to be, and then 5th I haven't tried yet. She said it was kind of hard into 5th at one point, but the way I'm going, I won't necessarily need 5th gear, so we can sort it out later if need be. This mirror's way off. Yeah, 3 to 4 is really nice. So something with 3rd's a little bit weird, but the gear still works, so not bad. It pulls straight though, which is nice. It feels comfy, like very big, monster trucky stock Mark IV height. All right, from 4 to 3 is good, and then 3 to 2 is okay. Just from 2 to 3 is kind of weird. Let's see what she's got. All right, 2nd gear and go. Oh, we're 3rd. There it is. Not bad. I wonder if it's faster than my 1.6. It feels honestly about the same, maybe a little faster, but very similar. I'm gonna try 5th here. Let's see. Can we go into 5th gear? No 5th gear. Okay, so we'll stay in 4th for now. There's like, I'm like hitting a wall. Maybe I'm in the wrong spot. Let's try over here. That's 3rd. That's 4th. Okay, so 3rd gear is a bit weird when you're going from 2 to 3. And then 4 to 5, I can't get into 5th gear right now. But like I said, it's a slow road, so I can go 4th the entire way and it'd be okay. But we will get it rebuilt probably and all sorted out. But that's running good. It's not getting hot. It doesn't pull left or right. It's comfy. So far, so good. Can she take turns though? It feels so bouncy. It's fun though. Yeah, 4 to 3 is so smooth, but 2 to 3 is a pain. I'll have to figure out why. Power! This thing's fun, I like it. I like it. Even with no 5th gear. I love how it sounds. It needs to be much louder, but for now it sounds cool. Just wait till it's straight piped. Well, boys, we made it. My least favorite place in the entire world, the inspection office. So, fingers crossed car passed. Like I said, it should, but you never know. This thing ran good the entire way, didn't get hot, everything felt great. Like I said, 1 to 2 is good, 2 to 3 is kind of weird, and 3 to 4 is perfect. There's no 5th, and then from 4 to 3 is good, but 3 to 2 is kind of weird. I don't know, I'll have to readjust it, probably rebuild the entire box, but other than that, it seems to be okay. It's drivable. All right, it's whipping me in. Let's see if they like the wagon or not. I sure hope so. There's that for you.
So turn the engine off, keep the key.
And now, boys, we wait. Well, boys and girls, we failed for a high beam. I was like, can't you just like pass the car still and I'll get a high beam like literally today? He's like, nope, gotta come back next time. So we'll come back tomorrow. I mean, it's a super easy fix, but it's dumb he'd fail the entire car for the high beam, but is what it is. We'll head to the junkyard now because this car desperately needs cup holders, and I'll snag some bulbs out of the Mark IVs there, and we'll come back tomorrow and we should be good to go. Kind of dumb, but at least it's nothing like major, so that's good. Now, if it was earlier in the day, we could just go back today, no problem, but they're closed now, so we gotta go back tomorrow. Home sweet home. I gotta say though, I really enjoy this thing, this 1.9 TDI. It's not the highest horsepower model, but this thing, it's fun. It's like torquey down low. It feels really cool. It comes in a boost. Obviously, it needs more boost. It needs an exhaust and a few other things like that, but like as is, It's fun to drive. Once we get this sorted and all the gears are smooth, dude, this thing's sick. I really like this thing a lot. It drives so nice. I also had to get a new latch for this one because right now it's unlocked, but it doesn't work. You have to use the key, turn it, and then pop it. So while I'm here, I'll try and snag me a new latch for here. We'll get some cup holders and some headlight bulbs. Look at this thing coming in here. Dude, that is awesome.
What's up, man? What's up, Wagon?
That thing is sick.
How you doing?
Yo, that's awesome. I love it. So cool. So talking with the owner of this really great looking T3 multivan. It's almost like steel blue. Look at this color. It's so good. He was telling me he wants to repaint the entire thing and he wants to like redo all of these pieces. And I was like, I got just a thing for you. So I showed him the trim paint job we did on the wagon and he's like, yo, that looks amazing. And I was like, yo, trim paint will change your life. So he's gonna go buy some cans and do all the trim on this thing. It's gonna look so good. And once he repaints it in the blue, it's gonna look incredible. He bought this thing for $500 back in 2007. He's had it for 13 years, which is crazy, but it looks really good. One day we'll go from a wagon to a van or a bus. Honestly, I just want all the Volkswagen. I just want all the cars. I just need more space. What I need like this. I need a lot like this or a warehouse where I can just have all of the cars. One day, we'll get there. So I pulled off a working latch off of this silver wagon here, so I know for a fact it all works. There's a lot more going on in here than I originally thought. I thought it was just gonna be a latch piece, but there's the latch that goes into this little motor here that opens and closes it. Then this arm goes to here, and then this arm goes to this piece right up there. So I'm not sure on the TDI what's exactly wrong, but I have a whole new setup, so we'll get it fixed hopefully. I wonder if my V5 has cup holders. Does she? Oh, she does. Look at that. The V5 providing yet again. And then somewhere on the floor, the rear, there it is. Give me that. Bam. Cup holders. Look at us go. Came across this nice blue. This is actually a 2-liter Mark IV Bora. Has some nice wheels on it. Might snag these later on for the wagon and get the 15s off there and go to some 17s. This car did have a cool, the net optic set. It sucks though because the Bora has like the basic dash where you can't pull the pieces off. It's all like fixed on there. So I couldn't actually put like all, well, this piece or these little, these little side trim pieces, because on the TDI, all these pieces are just like one unit. I have to swap the entire dash out, which I don't feel like doing, but still a cool set. I did get a rear cup holder though, and I have a front cup holder, so I got what I needed. Like I said, I'll probably come back later on and snag these wheels for the wagon as well. So overall, we got some high beams up here. We got a cup holder for the front, cup holder for the rear, a net optic set, a chrome shift bezel, and a rear latch. That's all we needed. This thing is such a blast to drive. So first thing I want to fix is this rear latch, because you can hear it, but I don't have it actually disengaging, so I'm not sure what the issue is. So normally I've been doing this, turning it and then popping it, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull this off and see what's actually going on down here. So I pulled this off, I'm looking inside here, and we're missing something. So look at this one. See that? Look at this one. Someone stole my entire little motor thing. So I'll just swap this piece onto this one and we should be good to go. Also, you can see inside there, the rust. There's a whole, you can see the rust spot that's right here, but it goes across the entire inside all the way across. You can literally hear, listen, you can hear it crunching on the brake. So we're gonna need a new hatch ASAP because I don't want that to go all the way through. I mean, I can pull a hatch that's a different color. I prefer the one that matches, but if I need to, that gets worse or gets bad enough, I'll pull just another good hatch off a car. But at least all I need to do is add the little mechanism there and then it's good to go. So I noticed also on the one that was in the car, this little U-shaped plastic piece right here was broken and they had tape holding it together. So I pulled the entire thing out and put a nice fresh one in, so everything is good to go and plugged in. So I should now be able to just lock the latch and now use the button here. Look at that. So locked and perfect. Up next, cup holders. We must have cup holders. All right, I fixed the car. It's all good now. Check this out. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know why this car would, why? Like, this is an actual like factory piece, and I thought maybe just the inside, like the slide out portion was missing, but like no, this one's legit. Like the back's closed. It's an actual piece where it's just no cup holder, and same with the rear. Just a straight block off piece and nothing. But now we have cup holders in the rear and cup holders in the front. Now the car's good. So up next, we We have these like smoke side markers, but I have a set that's much nicer, so we'll swap those in. These actually came off of the V5, so now they'll live on through the TDI. Last thing to do, we have to swap out, I believe it's this one, the high beam bulb, and the car is good to go for tomorrow. So with our high beam on, you can see this one now works. And to be honest with you, I think it might actually have been a loose wire versus the bulb actually being bad, because this bulb here that came out, this is a blown one, but it's not actually blown or bad, but it wasn't working. And then when I put the new one in, I had no light, and I shook back here, and then it came on. So probably didn't need to do any of this at all, but you know what? Now we know. Now we know. So last thing for today, I'm going to try and adjust the linkage one more time and get fifth gear back. When we first got this car, fifth gear worked. We didn't have reverse, and then we adjusted it, and now reverse works, and like the fifth gear is like a wall. So I'm going to try and adjust it again. I had to pull all of this out because the plate here that holds your battery down, this was like rusted through, and it just kept spinning and spinning and spinning. So I had to pull all that out, and it's just easier to get more access through here in the back of the headlights. So I have it locked inside the car with an Allen key. You can see right there, and then also the keyway on the shift tower itself right there has been locked. So go ahead and pop these off and pull the slack out if there is any, and then hopefully we have all the gears after that. So I was actually able to get a lot of slack out of this side and a little bit out of that side, but it was probably enough to hopefully get it to where it's supposed to be right. I'm gonna undo this now and take that one off. And the last time we did this as well, we had the battery in, so it's kind of hard to reach down there, but everything's out of the way this time, so I had a much better angle. So now we'll come in here and we'll pull our pin here out, if I can get it out of there. Give it back. There it is. So now let's see what we got. So obviously neutral, and then 1, 2, maybe 3, 4, 5. Nope, I'm still on the wall. I don't know. I think honestly as well, the tower itself feels kind of sticky. It might be this as well. I might need to rebuild it in here a bit. It's a little off, but it shouldn't be like that. So reverse, then 1, 2. See, 3 was way over there, and 4. I still have no 5 up. Did I get it? That was 4 or 3. That maybe I'll have to drive it and see. It takes some adjusting. Eventually we'll get it, but I do want to pull this entire box out and rebuild all of it, and maybe even swap the tower and the trans and get a new one. But hopefully I have fifth gear now. That might be it. So just drove the car again. 1 to 2 is always good. I've gotten used to 2 to 3 where it's at. It's like a weird angle, like almost like going to fifth gear, but it's third gear. And then 3 to 4 is fine. And then going back down, 4 to 3 is good. 3 to 2 is a little weird, but once you understand how to do it, it's fine. And then 2 1's good as well, but still no fifth gear for whatever reason. I think it's a mix between this shifter box. It feels like it's like not loose, but like it's almost like sticky inside, it feels like. And then the tower itself is like kind of hard to move up and down. So I don't know if it's that, or I'm just aligning it, or if I'm just aligning it incorrectly. I mean, I've done this transmission before with aligning it many times, but maybe the TDIs are different. It just feels like there's just, I mean, it's just a straight wall. It doesn't even try to go into fifth gear. So I don't know, I'll have to fuss with it some more. But other than that, our light works. We have cup holders, our rear hatch works. We're good to go. So tomorrow we should pass, no problem, be good to go. We have long plates on the car, and then we'll continue to make this thing cooler and better. We'll get the shifting all figured out. This thing's just fun though, especially when we put like a tune on it, make a little bit more power. This thing's sick. I can't wait to just really dive into this thing. The suspension of this car is like completely gone, so definitely coilovers for this car. Definitely some new wheels. EGR delete, which I already have the kit. I'm just missing one hose, but EGR delete. Martin's gonna help me do the timing belt on this car with a timing belt pulley. I already have those things. We just need to get a new water pump. We'll get all the maintenance stuff done, and then focus on like maybe a tune and making more power, put an exhaust on it. But it's fun, looks good, and I enjoy driving it. So that is it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I know a lot of you guys have been wanting to see this car on the road, and it's finally here. Do not forget, be thankful for every single day. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.